Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is another deep dive into my personal collection and what I actually have in my personal collection, where I'm actually looking at what's inside my boxes. and whenever I watch other people's channels, they always talk about, hot books or whatever it is, and they never show what's in their personal collection. And I'm always curious, what's in those long boxes that are behind them and stuff like that. So this is my attempt to show you my collection, what stuff that I put into my various boxes. Now I have a special box that's behind me, my little blue box. so this video is what's inside my little blue box. It's my short box of comics. I'm actually going to move them out. I have to kind of switch things around because it's getting too full. So I'm going to move it around. And I figured, hey, why not make a video where I show what's inside the box and see if you might be interested. So with that said, let's see what's in the box. Okay, so now you can see the blue box. I've emptied it. It's not that it was empty when I first did this. I just emptied it and I put the comics in 3 stacks. So I'm going to show you each stack of comics that came out of that box. And hopefully you'll be impressed with some of the stuff that's in here. So let's go with this first stack. The first one is Avatar Illustrated. Now this comic is actually the very first appearance of Goon. It's sort of like a preview that they created. It was intended that this was actually going to be the second appearance. But it just happened that there was some publishing issue and this one came out first. So this is Goon's first appearance. And then he was meant to be in this one first. This is, actually, sorry, that was meant to be his first appearance, but it was actually his second appearance. This is the one which actually made its first appearance, Dreamwalker Zero. And he actually made his first appearance in this because of a publishing issue where this one came out first. I think it was like a month earlier or something like that. And then here's the Goon #1 from, I think it's the second series. This is the second series, #1. Then we have Goon #2. I actually have the complete collection of Goon. I have the first series, but it's most of them are slabbed because they're quite expensive comics now. This is #2. Goon #3. Goon #4. Really great series. If you haven't read Goon, I definitely recommend it. It is quite brilliant. It's very funny and quite well done. Goon #5. Goon #6. Goon #7. Goon #8. Goon #9. Goon #10. Goon #11. Goon #12. And this is like, this is actually a second print, I believe. This is Goon, Diabolical, Dr. Alloy rises once more again. And that's just mixed in somehow. And then this is #13. This is Goon Noir, #1. #2, #3, and then this is the color special that they had. It's just a one shot, and then we have Goon #2. This is the from the second series, and this is Goon #2, Goon #3, Goon #4, Goon #1. This is sort of like a one-shot. And then there's another... They have so many series for Goon. I almost get them all confused. This is Goon #1 again. Just another series for Goon. #2. And then there's another series. It's like so many series. So hopefully I'm not blocking the camera a bit. This is Ghoul... like it's a free comic book day, Hillbilly. It's just like another series from Goon. And then we have #3. I actually have to sort these out a bit. They're a little bit disorganized. #4. number 5, number 6, number 7. This is where there was actually a crossover with Hellboy was in Goon, and it was kind of an interesting little series. Goon number 8. And Goon number 9. Sorry, I missed one. And then this is sort of like Christmas Carol kind of look. Goon number 10. And Goon number 11. Number 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. It's a big collection of Goon. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. And 28. And finally, 29 and 30. So that's the first stack of comics. And then we go over to the second stack. And it's more Goon. You're probably like, oh man, this is all going to be Goon? It's not going to be all Goon, so don't worry. I'm sorry that it's a lot of Goon, but if you like Goon, this is the video for you. So this is Goon number 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I have 2 copies of 44. And then this is like another mini series that he did. Goon Once Upon a Hard Time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this Bizarre Theater, which is also by the same writer. Just another mini series. And then it's Goon, the 25 Center. I have a couple copies of that. And then Goon number 3. This is really out of order. Okay. Then we have another free comic book day one, which is Grumble versus the Goon. And then we have Billy the Kids. And this is another one from with Goon in it. And then we have another just sort of a free comic book day. This is Fight Club. And then we have Goon, the Occasion of Revenge, number 1. Oops. Number 2. Number 3. Oops. Stop those from sliding. Number 4. And then we have another series. As I said, he does lots of these little series. This is Criminal Macabre and the Goon. This is just a one-shot. And then Chimichanga, number 1. Another small series. And then number 2. Same writer, Eric Powell. That does Goon. So these are all Goon-related kind of comics. Okay, so Chimichanga number 3. And then One for the Road. And then we get some different, something new, something totally different. Not Dark Horse anymore. So this is Swamp Thing number 1. The future, the new 52. Swamp Thing number 1. This is actually my son's comic. It's just mixed in here. He wanted it kept kind of pristine. It's a nice one of these like like hollow foil ones. So yeah, that's that one. And then we have Baby Teeth from Aftershock. This was one that I haven't even read. I got to read this probably at some point. It was one of those Comic Tom recommended books, so I thought maybe it might be interesting. And then we have the last stack. The last stack is Scumbag. This is another one that was recommended by Comic Tom. The Legend of Luther Strode. And then we have Farmhand, which is kind of cool. This is Farmhand number 1. And then we have Wind number 1. I'm going to zoom out a bit just so you can see it a bit better. Then we have, this is another one that was recommended by Comic Tom. I buy a lot of the stuff that he recommends, so just because he generally has pretty good taste. This is White Ash, and it's kind of an interesting story. And then I have White Ash number 3. I don't have number 2 for some reason. White Ash number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And then we have one that probably a lot of people know. This is Department of Truth number 1. This is the B cover. I actually preferred the B cover. That's why I bought it. I preferred the cover. I just liked it better than the A cover. But the A cover is probably more valuable, so I didn't do so well on that. But I like this one better. And then we have issue number 2. I have a couple copies of it. And then we have issue number 3 of Department of Truth. Very good series, by the way. Excellent series. And then we have like the variant. This is like the 1 in 15 or 1 in 10 variant. Then we have issue number 4, number 5, number 6, I believe, number 7, 2 copies of that, and then number 8, number 9, and this is an interesting comic that just sort of mixed in. This is Spawn, Crusade of Comics presents Spawn. This is actually what's considered a very early appearance of Spawn, before Spawn number 1. So this is kind of a rare comic, early appearance of Spawn. So it's just it's not a full-size comic, as you can see. It doesn't fit the whole thing, but it's a very rare version of Spawn. Then we have, this is a second printing. I picked it up by accident. I was like, oh shoot, I picked up a second print. So this is a second print of number 4. And again, I made a mistake. I picked up a second print of number 5. I hate second prints. I know some people collect the multiple prints, but I don't. I actually like first prints. I'm kind of like a purist that way. I'm sort of weird. Then we have Kanto. Really great series. This is one of my favorite series. Kanto is just a really great series. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, I get all the Kantos. So Kanto number 1, Kanto number 2. This is a second print. And then we have Kanto number 3, Kanto number 4, Kanto number 5, Kanto number 6, and then we have Clockwork Fairies. This is like sort of a mini series, just a one. I believe it's a one shot. And then it's the next series, which is Kanto 2, and it's the Hollow Men. And then we have the Hollow Men number 2 again. A couple copies of it. And then we have, this is the 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 store variant. I forgot what it is, but I actually really like this cover. This is number 3, but it kind of pays homage to Lord of the Rings. So I kind of like that one a lot. And this is the regular cover for number 3. I have a couple of those. And then we have another store exclusive. And it's number 4. We have Hollow Man number 5. Hollow Man number 5 again. Hollow Man number 5 again. So I have a whole bunch of copies of number 5. And then we have the 3rd series, which is Kanto and the City of Giants. So this is the current series of Kanto. And we have number 2. And that's it. So that's all the comics. So that was all the comics in the box. So it's a lot of modern stuff that I've just been collecting. So a lot of these are ongoing series that I pick up the issues for. And the box just got full. So now I'm going to transfer them to another bit of a longer box and use this blue box now for my Soti collection. So it's going to be a very different feel once it's over. So yeah, so this is me digging into my long boxes and short boxes in this case. I hope that you found it interesting. If you have your own short box or long box video where you kind of dive into your own personal collection, post it in the comments below. I actually like watching these kind of things. I'm always curious what other people are collecting, what what is in their personal collection. So it might be boring for some people, but for me, I find it very interesting. So please, if you put a link to your boxing videos. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.